The Little Boy Who Lost His Name by David Kadji and Pedro Serapicos. One day a little boy awoke, sat up and rubbed his eyes, looked over at his bedroom door and got a big surprise. His name, which he had stuck there, shock horror! It was gone! What exactly was he called? Bob? Or Ted? Or John? He looked inside his wardrobe. He peered in all his drawers. He searched underneath his bed, crouched down on all fours. No luck! His name had vanished. It wasn't anywhere. So he put on some clothes, brushed his teeth, and even combed his hair, and set off to find his name. Never mind the dangers, for it's true, this little boy was ever so courageous. He crept outside into the dawn and found a winding trail. Would he find his name? Let's see. On with our magic tale. By the sea the little boy walked and heard a desperate cry. My tentacles, they're tangled up. What a pickle, oh my. He stopped and saw a creature looking rather mournful, with lots and lots of tentacles, wrapped up something awful. What happened? Asked the little boy. It does look pretty bad. I was doing my maths, it told him, using my arms to add. I'd only got to number 9 when I got into this mess. Don't worry, said the little boy. I'll get you free. No stress. My name's Squid, the beast said, the boy pulling with all his might. I don't know my name, the boy grunted. It disappeared last night. Oh my gosh, you've lost your name? The squid exclaimed, aghast. Afraid so, said the little boy, freeing the knot at last. Oh, thanks, the squid cried happily, fishing something from the deep. An S for squid, made from coral, and it's yours to keep. On and on the little boy walked, and came upon a beast. It looked something like a horse, and was sad, to say the least. Oh, the boy said, don't be down. Whatever can be wrong? My friends are mean, the beast said. They laugh at my weird prong. I'm not a donkey or a horse, a pony or a mule. No one wants to play with me, and I don't like going to school. I want to know what my name is, to find out what I am. Join the club, the little boy said. I'm in the same jam. But that thing on your forehead, it's not a prong, it's a horn, you poor old silly. Haven't you guessed? You're a unicorn. The unicorn looked astonished, then smiled and danced in joy. A unicorn, of course! How could I thank you, you clever boy? I know, he said, and gave the boy a special unicorn shoe. I hope it helps, he told him. It looks like the letter U. Over some rocks the boy climbed and got an awful scare. He'd nearly wandered into a deep, dark lion's lair. Too late! The lion spied him and cried out with a roar, Who are you? And just what are you doing at my door? I don't know, the frightened boy said. You see, I've lost my name. Oh, don't panic, the lion said. Really, I'm quite tame. See, I'm in charge around these parts. I guess I'm like the king, which is great and stuff, I suppose, but see now, here's the thing. All the other animals will do anything I say, but they're far too scared of me to ever come and play. I'll play with you, the boy replied. Oh, please, no, don't be glum. And play they did, all morning. Oh, the lion had such fun. My friend, accept this medal, he panted after their game, engraved with an L. Keep it. I hope you find your name. By the shore, a spiny lobster sulked in a rock pool. What's the matter? Asked the boy. Things, it said, aren't cool. I want to be a pianist, play jazz in funky bands. But piano playing's tricky when you've got 2 claws for hands. All my friends play, it explained. The shrimps on saxophone, the sharks on double bass, the seahorse plays a mean trombone. Anyway, it said, that's my deal. What brings you this way? I've lost my name, the boy said, but I know what you can play. You're right. To play piano, you need fingers and thumbs. But with those claws, you might be better off playing the drums. Drums? The lobster said, surprised. Yeah, I could hold the sticks. Keep that rhythm jumping. That's how lobsters get their kicks. It laughed and snapped its claws in glee, then said, before I split, take this L for lobster. I've got skins I need to hit. Along a road the boy walked and got a dreadful scare. Out sprang a fearsome creature with blue skin and bright pink hair. Who are you? The boy asked, once he was over his fright. I'm an imp, the creature replied. Oh dear, are you all right? Don't believe the things you hear, that we're naughty, rude and bad. Those fairies, they'll say anything. It makes me hopping mad. Just last week, it's true, I helped an old lady cross the road. I've picked up litter, washed windows, and all those lawns I've mowed. So, people think you're bad, the boy said, when really you're quite kind. Right, the imp said, but they hear my name and just make up their mind. Well, I haven't even got a name, the little boy said, sadly. No name? The imp exclaimed. Jeepers! Well now, let me see. Since my name just causes trouble, why not take this letter? Now I'm called Imp instead of Imp. Folk might treat me better. The boy followed a twisting path which wound this way and that, and came across a man with 2 huge horns stuck in his hat. Hello, the boy said, trembling. The man did look quite fierce. Have you seen my name at all? It seems to have disappeared. Well, the man said, what's in a name? Me? I'm called a Viking. But really, the whole Viking thing's not much to my liking. I don't loot. I never pillage or steal things. No, no, no. I'm much happier baking and kneading lovely dough. My friends all laugh, but I just don't like making people scared. All I really want to do is make delicious bread. So, the boy said, frowning, it's not what you're called that matters. No, said the Viking. "It's what you do, like making great chip. But if you really want a name, here, take this V. Now run! I need to check my baking. Those cakes should just be done." On and on the little boy walked, here, there, and round about, and came across an animal with a tremendous snout. "Hello there," said the little boy. "What animal are you?" "I'm an aardvark," said the beast. "Good morning. How d'you do?" "Not good," the boy said glumly. "You see, I've lost my name." "Oh, goodness!" cried the aardvark. "What a dreadful shame!" The aardvark rooted busily, nose down among the plants, and said, "Perhaps you'd like to join me for a tasty plate of ants." "Ants?" the boy said, horrified. "No, really, not for me." And he sat looking so gloomy, the aardvark took pity. "Lost your name?" it snuffled gently. "Well, now that won't do. But there's no need to give up and sit there feeling blue. Aardvark starts with 2 A's. I can surely spare you one. I'm sure you'll come across your name before the day is done." The boy wandered along a shore with icebergs floating near, and saw a huge big creature with a horn, just like a spear. Oh no! The horn was stuck in ice. It couldn't pull it free. "Help me, please," the animal cried. "I'm trapped as trapped can be." The boy pulled with all his might. The creature splashed and sploshed. "My friends have all swum off," it sobbed, "and I'm completely lost." "I'm a narwhal," it told the boy, "famous for my strange horn. In fact, people sometimes call me the Sea Unicorn." "You've got 2 names, and I've got none," the boy said. "Oh, how silly!" And with a final great big heave, he set the narwhal free. "Thanks," the narwhal said, then sniffed. "But my friends, where could they be?" So the boy climbed up onto a rock and looked far out to sea. "I see some horns," the boy said. The narwhal cried, "My friends, please take this N for narwhal. You'll find your name in the end." The little boy turned around and skipped back the way he'd come, past all the wondrous things he'd seen and all the things he'd done. The letters he'd been given. Can you guess what they spelled out? That's right. The name he thought he'd lost was found again, no doubt. "Yippee!" the boy cried happily. "Hooray! Never say never! Oh, that was the best adventure any boy had ever." Up the winding trail he walked and crept back to his house, into bed, under the sheets, as quiet as a mouse. He felt so tired and weary, yet also full of joy. What a quite amazingly courageous little boy, called Sullivan.